Welcome back to Real Sports All Access. John Ramdeen joined by Miguel Torres. Of course, UFC 129 set to take place on Saturday. A tremendous fight card capped off by a thrilling main event. George St. Pierre, your training partner, taking on Jake Shields. What can we expect from this fight?
Both guys have trained very hard for this fight. Jake Shields is a great fighter. He's on a seven-year win streak, and he's beat some really good guys. But St. Pierre, he's trained really hard for this fight. It's one thing to see him on TV and see him on All Access, but it's another thing to be in the gym and actually see him put the work in and train with the guys that he trains with. And, Jake Shields on the ground is the most dangerous guy that St. Pierre's ever fought. But to get him to the ground and to get him in that position, you have to get past his stand-up, his wrestling, his strength, his agility. St. Pierre has a great game plan. And I just don't see it happening for Jake, so I think GSP is going to handle business.
I know fans are salivating at the thought of George St. Pierre facing Anderson Silva in the future. Does that really make sense when you look at the welterweight division and you have guys like Martin Kampmann and Carlos Condit and really a murderer's row that could be a good challenge for George St. Pierre down the road?
It depends. For the fans, it makes sense. To see a fight like that, it's a super fight. Who wouldn't want to see it? I don't want to see it. But as a fighter, it's like saying me fighting a guy like BJ Penn or Frank Yeager. It doesn't do anything for George. Unless they're bringing something big to the table, it doesn't really make any sense for him. So in my opinion, I think for George, it's good, or it's bad, and for the fans, it's a great thing. So it just depends on how you look at the situation.